Hey guys, in today's video, I'm headed to the thrift store, but they close in like 45 minutes. It's a 15-minute drive, which leaves me 20 minutes to shop and then like 10 minutes to wait in line and check out. So this is gonna be like a 20-minute thrift trip challenge, and I'll take you guys with me, so let's go. All right, guys, so I'm now in the store and I love finding shoes here. They mark their boots at $10 and then anything that isn't boots, $5. And I found a lot of good boots and shoes here before, but this day I didn't find any, I don't think, if I remember correctly. I have heard of the brand Kombu as a brand some people resell for shoes, but I never have. Over there in the front is where they keep all of their designer purses or any like name brand purse. They mark it up, unfortunately. They also have this section where they have a bunch of bins full of different size clothing, different genders, even kids' clothes, and each clothing piece is $1. And I found really good stuff in these bins before, so we're going to look through them together. I pull out this cardigan, and it's a size 4, which is my daughter's size, but it looked way bigger than a size 4, so maybe it was an adult size 4, but it looked too small to be an adult size. So maybe it was a junior size or just very oversized kid size. This was looking like a possible Lily Pulitzer piece. I mean, I highly doubted it, but I just had to check. The brand was CBR, which I don't know. I constantly come across brands that I don't recognize, even though I'm constantly thrifting. I really liked this tweed-like pencil skirt. It's from the brand Down East. I liked the pastel colorway, but pencil skirts just really don't sell well in my experience. They are just not a trendy style. They're really, really outdated, and so I usually leave them behind. I was making sure to keep an eye out for kids' pieces that I could take to kids' consignment, and this was a pair of Cat and Jack green joggers. Cat and Jack is a Target brand, and I usually can consign pieces from Cat and Jack. I did originally put this in my cart, but it did end up having a few spots, so I did leave that one behind. And then this was a vintage, I believe vintage ambiance tank top, kind of like vampire-esque. I was wondering if maybe I could like market it as Y2K because it was a larger size, but I decided against it. I'm really trying to be picky here because I do have a good amount of inventory at the moment. I do like to keep an eye out for plus size blouses because I can get pretty good bread and butter prices for them. This was a vintage Alfred Dunner. I thought the print was kind of nice, but I did end up leaving this one behind. I just thought it was more ugly than cute. Maybe it was the colorway. I wasn't too sure. And then this next piece I find is a kid's sweater from, I can't remember the brand, Pink Republic or something like that. And I think this is just like a Ross brand or something, but I know that Kids Consignment will take this because it is the right season and people are starting to buy for fall, and consignment places are starting to buy for fall too. And then this is kind of funny. I found these shorts and my daughter has this exact same print just in a pair of pants that I thrifted for her a couple of months ago. So that I thought that was funny, coming across a print of something that she has. And then this is an LL Bean shirt, but it was clearly very faded and old, and so I did leave it. But I recently sold a men's LL Bean shirt very, very quickly. And so I am going to keep an eye out for LL Bean because I think it's a good brand, especially in the fall time. After the bins, I went back to looking at the shoes, and I was keeping an eye out for shoes that looked like quality. And then I came across this pair of suede ankle boots. I could tell they were quality. They're from the brand Blondo, but I haven't had too much luck with this brand selling their ankle boots. I still have a pair of Blondo ankle boots from last year. So I did leave those, but I did keep on looking to see if I could find any other good boots or shoes for the season. I thought these Lucky brand wedge sandals were so cute. They were in excellent condition, but we are headed into winter, like I mentioned, so I didn't buy them, but I would have totally bought them had it been closer to the beginning of summer. I love reselling good bra brands. This was a Cacique bra. I like to pick up this brand if I can get it for cheap, but this thrift store wanted $8 for this bra, and that was like the average price for their bras. So no thank you. Here is one of our first good finds of the day. This is a pair of Hillard & Hanson slip-on, kind of like loafer heels. I have sold these before for around $35. They were asking $5 for these. I market these as old money, dark academia, preppy, stuff like that, and I've used those keywords to sell these really well. I haven't tried reselling democracy jeans in a while, but these were a larger size and looked to be a good style. And so we'll test them out, see how they sell, and come back for future What Sold videos to see if they sold. Pendleton 100% wool jackets and blazers can do really well for me this time of year, but I was not going to pay $15. And so I did leave that one behind. They like to mark certain brands up here, but I do find the occasional gem. I thought this universal thread jacket was so cute. I love the quilted style. I would have just bought that for personal use, but orange is not a good color on me. I had about 2.5 seconds in the dress section before they closed, and one of the workers was really pressuring me to leave. I'll talk about that later in this video, but I didn't find anything here. I think I would have had I had more time to look though, but let's head to the dollar store now. I told my daughters we could go to the dollar store too, and so I'm going to do a little bit of vlogging in here. I thought these cups were so cute. They break easily, but they're cute. I'm actually going to buy a pair of scissors too because I always need another pair of scissors, I feel like. Let's see. Boop. It's stuck. They already have Christmas and Halloween up. Crazy. Oh, it is? And those are cool. Those are like markers, but they smell good. You can get those. So that's 3 things. You get 2 more things.
Yes!
You've gotten the markers, the book, and then the little paint craft. Wait, Meadow, we don't need those, baby girl. Here, let's come over here. Oh, there was the third one. You want to put that one away, sweetie? Thank you. Okay, let's go over here first. Oh, look, they have like poly mailers here. It's kind of cool. And some tape. Oh, look, there's like some Halloween treats down here. Should we see what we can find? We've got, ooh, I feel like it's just too soon to decorate for Halloween. Ooh, but look at all the yummy treats. You want those treats? Well, Daddy's allergic to peanut butter. Let's get something else. Okay, we can get them. Put them in the cart.
Mom, I want to buy this.
Okay, that'd be your 4th thing. Yeah, put it in. Good girl. All right. Let's see what else we've got. We got some eyeballs.
Not eyeballs.
Like, I want to buy cute stuff for Halloween, but it's still like so far away. I feel like that is cute though. That is super cute. Are so cute. Little LED lights. Those are adorable. But like, I'm still in summer mode, so not yet. Let's just do 4 things because there's tax. So you already have 4 things in here, but you can replace them if you want. 3, 4. A pony? You can get a pony, but you got to replace 1 thing in here. Can you replace 1 thing in here?
Mom, maybe 2, cause can Mommy?
Well, we can have it. We get 1 for you and 1 for Meadow. Okay, put them in the cart. So that makes 2 things for Meadow, and then all things for you. But we got to replace one of the stuff in here. Wait. Hold up. It's $175 now? What? No way. It didn't even jump up 25. It jumped up 50 cents. Well, how about you get these ones? These ones are actual My Little Ponies. Oh, those cute. Oh, that's cute. That one's like you make your own necklace. Guys, I cannot resist this. Look how cute this is. It's a color like little pony. I think you and Meadow would like that. And then you can put it up in the sun. Okay, let's go quickly check out the snacks and then we'll leave, okay? Right there, here's a little trash can for the bedroom. Okay, do I like this one? Or do I like that one better? That one looks like it holds less stuff. Oh no, that one's just a small one in it. That one's cute. That one's really cute. I think I'm gonna get this one just because it's like more aesthetically pleasing. Let's get some popsicles for later. These ones are cotton candy. Is this one a mix? Get a pizza? Right down here? Red Baron for dinner? Because I don't want to cook. Okay. This one. And then 1 more. Yummy. Pizza. Guys, let's head towards checkout, okay? I know what you'll like, Meadow. Do you want to get some apple juice? Okay. You hold apple juice first? We gotta buy it first. Girls wanted their apple juice right now. All right, you guys, just got done with the dollar store and the thrift store, but I wanted to mention real quick, I had this really weird experience at the thrift store. So I'd been there for about 15 minutes. I think it was about 6:45. And this older woman who was an employee kind of said to me offhandedly, kind of passive aggressively, "We're closing in 15 minutes, which I found really odd because they'd already said through the overhead speakers to everyone that they were closing in 30 minutes at the 6:30 mark. And so it kind of felt a little rude. And then like 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes later, like 7 minutes later, she says to me again, we're open again on Thursday. And it was super passive aggressive because she was basically, you know, alluding to, you need to hurry up. And I'm the type of thrifter who often goes thrifting in the evening, so I know how much time I have to continue shopping and then how much time I have to check out, especially, you know, I look back at the line forming if there is a line, but I was like basically the only one in the store. So as soon as I was done shopping, I could head straight to the checkout. And so it just felt super rude, right? Because I ended up leaving like 4 minutes, or I ended up finishing the thrifting 4 minutes after she said, we open on Thursday comment. Then I checked out and we were out of the store by like 6:56. So I just didn't appreciate like her like kind of pressuring me to go. I understand that you've been working all day, you've been working your shift, but you know, it felt like they were rushing me and really rude. Usually the employees there are really, really nice, but I didn't recognize her. Maybe she's new, but anyway, I will now take the girls home. We'll eat that pizza from the dollar store, and then later on, I'll give you guys the haul. All right, you guys, it's time to jump into this haul, and I'm very excited because I can actually see myself, which is kind of crazy. I should probably readjust this camera a little bit, but I bought one of those screen mirroring things that are on TikTok Shop. I've seen a lot of people advertise them, and I wasn't really interested because I wanted to buy an actual video vlogging camera, which my husband did buy me for Christmas 2024. But I've had major problems with that camera focusing and also just, you know, forgetting to charge it and everything. And I'm always charging my phone, and the battery in my phone lasts a lot longer. So it's nice to have this screen mirroring device now where I can see myself, check my camera angles, but have the quality of my back camera, because when I'm recording my phone with my front camera, it's not as good. When I first started my YouTube channel, I would use my back camera, but I would have to constantly make sure that I was actually recording and that my camera angles were good. So this is a really, really nice, and I'm really grateful that I was able to afford it and buy it. I'm putting out a video either before this video or after talking about how I got lots of money from Depop recently. And so I felt okay buying this because it's an investment for my business, because now I am making money on YouTube, which is exciting. Not a ton, like it's not gonna make me wealthy by any means, but it might let me go get a treat like once a month. So first thing in our little haul today is from Lululemon. Now I paid $9 for these, which is a lot. I would not pay this much for a pair of leggings or a tank top or anything. But this is a pair of pants. Now, I'm not sure if they're men's or women's. They were in the mixed gender activewear section. This still has the rip tag. It's a size medium, and they're just a pair of like gray pants. I don't know the style name because I've never sold Lululemon pants or found them. Like I said, there are these 3 lines on the back. But yeah, I'm excited to try those out. I could not pass up on a pair of Lululemon pants because I have never tried selling Lululemon pants before. This next item, I noticed a flaw when I was taking this out of the car, and I was kind of sad about that. But I think I'll be able to get it out. It's a spot. It looks like mascara. I'll show you guys in a sec. This is a pair of Democracy jeans, which I have not found in forever. And I just happened to find these, and they are in a good size, and they seem to be in a good style as well, a straight leg style. And they're the Absolution, which means they have like the elastic waist, which is what people look for. But like I said, I haven't tried selling these in forever. And I paid $6 for these ones, and there's a mascara stain. It looks like mascara, at least. Just some black marks. So we'll have to try to get that out. There's that one, and then on the other side of the pant leg, right there too. So that's kind of annoying. I have this pile of stains that I need to treat. I have periodically gone back and forth trying to treat them, but I also have shoes that I need to wash, and I already have a hard time keeping up with my own family's laundry, so it's a mess, but that's okay. That's why I really try to avoid things with flaws, or if I do buy something with a flaw, and if it's like a hole, I'll just list it for super cheap to get out of my closet. This next piece, I think I put myself, or I recorded it on camera, but then I don't think I ever put it in the vlog. I'm wondering now, does this smell like smoke? I think it smells a little bit like smoke. I'm going to try to put it in the washing machine and see what it does. I can't believe I didn't notice that in the store, but like I said, I was busy corralling my daughters. This is J. Crew. It's this beautiful
like pistachio green. I don't think the color is coming across well on the camera. Knit tank top. And it's a size large, and I paid $4.50 for that. So that will go in a pile that I have in my hallway. I have an Athleta jacket and a Nike jacket that both need to be washed. So I'll put that in there too, and we'll try to get that smoke smell out. It's so annoying when I don't realize till I get home that things smell like smoke because I'm not in the thrift store sniffing things up. But I don't think the smell transferred to any of the other clothes, thankfully. All right, this is a really good find. So this is Weave Free, so free people. But not only that, I believe this is their newest tag. And so it's a recent style. This is a size 28 waist, paid $6. And this is kind of, it seems to be like a barrel leg-ish, like it goes out and in, but it's very mild, but it's not like a skinny leg or anything. So a really cute pair of just classic denim jeans. Maybe I should try this on for myself. I mean, I have so many pairs of jeans already, but I love finding cute denim at the thrift store. All right, just a few more pieces, you guys. You guys saw this in the haul. This is from Pink Republic. It's a kid's size 7-8, which is good. Kids consignment, I've noticed near me, likes the larger sizes, probably because they get tons of baby and toddler kid sizes because kids grow out of those sizes really quickly. So here it is. Paid $1 for this. Consignment will probably pay me like $2 to $3 for it, but I was already there. I was already looking in the dollar bins, so I wanted to buy that. Now this I also found in the dollar bins, and there was the little price tab, but not the price tag. And so I just asked, hey, is this actually going to be, I have to double check the smell. I asked, hey, is this actually going to be $1? They said yes. Now this is a really nice piece. This is from ASOS, which isn't a brand I usually get, but this was a longer length. I think it's maxi length, has a tie front detail. It feels like, I don't know, it's kind of a chambray material. And let's just see what the material is, if we can find it. One thing about ASOS is they have stock photos, but you cannot use them. You will get flagged on your account. Okay, I can't find it, but it feels like cotton, maybe a little bit of linen. But this is a size 6. So it's a really pretty dress. It's kind of see-through. But for only $1, that's better than the bins, because the bins would have probably charged me $2 for this. And then last clothing piece, this is Rock Revival. And I've never, well, okay, that's not true. I have found Rock Revival before, but I had never found it priced well. The 2 times I found it, or like the couple times I found it, it was priced at like $25. And I was thinking, no, thank you. But this is a pair of Rock Revival that was not marked up. And Rock Revival and Miss Me jeans are similar. I think that Rock Revival, sells even well. This one isn't super blinged out on the bum. It definitely has exaggerated stitching, but not a lot of bling bling. The stitching is very out there. I paid $6 for these, and they're a size 23. So very, very tiny. Oh yeah, there's a straight fit. But size 23, so very, very tiny. I would have never paid, or I would have never bought these to resell, probably from any other brand had they been a size 23, but I've never found Rock Revival in priced low before. So glad I have these. Am I noticing a spot now? I swear, you guys, if I have another thing I need to get a stain out of, well, that is going to the stain treatment pile. Why? That keeps happening to me. And I swear, I feel like I look thoroughly in the thrift store, but those stains, man, they like to hide. And my spit wasn't making it come out, which kind of seems gross, but if my spit's kind of like water, and if it's not going to come out with a little bit of water, I know it needs to be stain treated. Last thing you guys saw in the haul, but we will talk about them more in depth here. We have these beautiful Hillard and Hanson slip-on loafers. Now, I'm not sure if these are genuine leather. I cannot tell. Oh yes, so they're made in Brazil, leather upper. I picked up a pair of, I can't remember the brand. It might have been Hillard and Hanson, but a pair of like similar style brown slip-ons like these, but they were suede, and they sold on Depop for $35. These ones are a size 8, so good size, and I can market these as like dark academia, preppy, like schoolgirl, maybe even anime, although I feel like maybe they'd have to be black to be anime. But yeah, these are in excellent condition, and I do have some creasing, but I feel like creasing is natural with leather, right? Like it's unnatural for leather not to crease. You don't want to look like your shoes have always been out there. They're really cute though, and I paid $5 for these, so I'm glad that I got those. And I love listing shoes. They're super easy to take photos of. You don't have to do measurements unless the shoes don't have a size mark, which I really try to avoid. But yeah, that is it for the haul. I made a few other videos for my YouTube channel today, so those will be coming out soon. But just a short little haul today for the end of today's video. I just wanted to show you guys the few things that I got, but I have some work cut out for me because I have to wash the J. Crew pastel green sleeveless sweater. And then I have to try to get that spot, or the 2 spots, out of the Democracy jeans, and then the 1 spot out of the Rock Revival jeans. So, just my luck. Anyway, that is okay. Really happy that I was able to see myself and show you guys the tags and have the camera quality of the back camera. So, with that being said, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!